So let's go through everything I got. So first up is just developer. This is just the stuff that you mix with the hair dye, with the toner, all that stuff to make it stick to your hair, I think is what developer does. But anyway, developer, not that exciting. We got a little bit of bleach because we're gonna do like a money piece in the front. So I need to bleach my hair. Because I don't want to destroy my hair, the sales lady convinced me to buy a booster. And supposedly this is supposed to keep the bleach from being quite so harsh on your hair. So we're gonna give it a shot. Then we have the color. We are going copper, of course, because I have to go copper at least once a year or I lose my goddamn mind. So I am combining two colors because I couldn't really find the shade of copper I wanted. There's light copper blonde, which was a little too blonde, and then there's dark red blonde, which is a little too red. So the sales lady was like, yeah, just combine them. So that's what we're gonna do. Then I got a toner, cool beige, to put over the money piece, because oftentimes when you bleach your hair, it has like an orangey tone, and that's not really what I'm going for. I want the money piece to be like blonde. So instead of dyeing it blonde, like depositing more color, I just got a toner. So that's why I got the two developers, because usually I would just get 20 volume. That's as harsh as my hair can take. Higher volumes are just too much. My hair is very porous, very damaged. I dye it all the time. So usually I just use 20 for the hair dye, but for toner, you're supposed to use 10. So 10 it is. And then finally, of course, because we need to take care of our hair after we dye it, I got my favorite hair mask, which is the Sauce Beauty Deep Moisture Hair Mask. It's guacamole whip with avocado, argan, and manoi oil. 10 out of 10. I love this hair mask. So I've been thinking for several days about how exactly I want to do this, because I want to do it as quickly as possible. My autism is like, okay, let's do this efficiently. Let's do it the most efficient way. And I don't know what the most efficient way to dye most of my hair copper and then bleach and tone the front part is. I'm not sure. So here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm probably gonna do. I am going to separate out the money piece and like clip it up and away using, my little hair clippy thing that comes with the bowl when you buy it. So I'll clip away the money piece. Then I will dye everything copper and I'll put all that color on. Then as soon as that color's done, I'm going to bleach the money piece. Then I will let both the copper and the bleach set, and I will rinse them as separately as I can to avoid the copper getting into the freshly bleached hair, because that would defeat the purpose. So I think I'll rinse the money piece and then I'll turn around and rinse the back. And then I think I have to dry it to put toner on, but I don't totally know. I've never done toner before, so I'm excited, but yeah, apply to towel dried hair. Oh, okay, so it doesn't have to be perfectly dry. Awesome. So I will rinse and then I will apply the toner. Then it says this needs to process for 15 to 30 minutes. I'll probably go 20. I usually go on the lower end because my hair is so porous and damaged. So about 20 minutes for this. And then I will rinse that out, use my hair mask, and hopefully I will have super cute copper hair with a nice blonde money piece. That's what we're going for. So let's see if we can make it happen. Alrighty, this is what it looks like. Fingers crossed. I actually have done my own money piece before and it's gone well, but it's been a while and I'm nervous again. So fingers crossed all my front hair doesn't fall out from the bleach. And we're gonna wait about probably just another 10 or 15 minutes and then we're gonna rinse. All right. This lighting sucks, so you really can't see the hair color all that much, and right now the copper is mixed in with the money piece, but what we're gonna do, you can even see me, oh my gosh, the lighting in here sucks. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're going to separate out the money piece and we're going to tone it. That way it's less orangey and more blonde. So this is the finished product. I love it. I think it looks great. I love the red. The money piece turned out okay. My hair did not fall out, so chalking it up is a win. And now we're gonna do a Target haul. Now, I'm not usually a haul person. I don't love the consumerism of self-care, but I also think there's something very soothing about buying shit that you don't need every now and again. So that's what I have done. Let me show you what I got. Item number one is this beautiful fake plant. All of my plants are fake because I kill everything. No, I do not want your plant advice in the comments. I am perfectly content with my fake plants. So fake plant, cute little pot, definitely gonna go on my desk. Then I got this coconut white woods candle, which smells literally so good. It's summery, but not like pure summer. It doesn't smell like sunscreen, which I actually do love, but it's good. I like it. I got primer with sunscreen in it. I think that'll be really good for the summer. I mean, technically you're supposed to use it year round, but I don't wear sunscreen hardly ever. And it's literally, from everything I've read, it's one of the best things you can do to reduce like fine lines and wrinkles, which I don't care that much about, but again, I might care in the future and wish I had cared more now. So anyway, I just saw this and figured it would be worth a shot. It's SPF 30 and it's a blur primer from NYX. So I usually like their stuff. So then I got some fake nails. I got the medium length this time because when I get the short, my natural nail beds are like too long for the short ones, even when I cut them super short. So I'm excited to do these later today. I also got myself some pens. I got the big pack of these pens a couple years ago and they're amazing. One of them though is falling apart and I just need to get rid of it. And I've also misplaced one or two, so I got a 3 count to refill. Basically, they're like soft to the touch. It's like the pen is almost slightly velvety, very slightly velvety, which I love. And they're heavy. They're heavy pens and they're ballpoint, not gel. Thank goodness. Then I got this write it down pad. So literally I could have just gotten like a really cheap pad of paper. I didn't have to get this, but it's just so darn cute, right? It's literally just paper where I can write down my ideas as they are in progress. And then it's like perforated up at the top so I can rip each page out. This is gonna sit on my desk and I think it'll be really helpful to have my to-do list just like sitting there as opposed to right now my to-do list is like in Notion or in Studyverse. It's hidden digitally, it's hidden. And I need it like in my face so I actually do the things on the to-do list. Oh, I forgot I got this. It's a caffeine eye mask. I'm actually gonna go ahead and do this now. I just showered and did my hair. Well, I didn't do my hair. I put some curl cream in to give it a little wave, but I'm gonna go ahead and put these on. Love it. Love it, love it. We love a good eye mask. Actually, if I'm being totally honest, this is the first eye mask I've ever done. I'm a little freaked out by it, but also it feels really good. So it's a caffeine eye mask with yuzu and ginseng. Yuzu is like, I know this from Great British Bake Off and that's the only reason I know it, but it's like a combo of a lemon and a lime, which I love citrus. So, but it's supposed to energize and brighten. So I'm all about that. Totally forgot I bought that. And then I have this to go on my desk as well. So this is like a weekly sort of check off to-do list. And these are like just examples. The other 52 pages are blank. And so this way I can see my weekly workflow, because right now I have a workflow in Notion and it's working okay for now, but I know that in not a lot of time, I'm going to completely forget it exists. And I think this will help me remember because it'll just be sitting on my desk. But if I want to put all this stuff on my desk and have it sitting out, I need to clean my desk. So that's what we're going to do next. Even though that's not like fun self-care, it's really necessary self-care. So let's... Okay, time to put some stuff away. So there is a little spot here on my stack of books, but that's actually where that camera goes. So that is taken. I'm thinking the candle can go over here by my moon lamp. Moon, fire, little like playing off of each other. I kind of like it. I have earrings that need, actually I could just put them in. There you go. When you need to put stuff away, sometimes you can just put it on your body. Maybe if I can find my earring hole. Also, if I look like I'm moving funny, it's because there's a horrible crick in my neck that is causing me truly immense amounts of pain. So if you're like, why is she moving that way? That's why I'm moving that way. Okay. Now the question is where to put the plant. I guess the plant could go like here. But then it's so crowded. I could move this. Oh, I have a crystal here too. Let's see, we'll put that in here. How do I want to do this? And there's not really room for this either. That can sit right there though, that's fine. You know what I might do? There's a windowsill right behind my desk here. I wonder, just like set it there. Yeah, I kind of dig that. I kind of love it. There we go. And this can go here. My visual timer's off to the side. Okay, pens. Literally, these are some of the best pens in existence. Oh no! Oh, these are metal body. They're not soft to the touch, but they are nice and heavy. Oh, that makes me really sad, actually. That actually sucks. Because usually they're this kind and they're like soft. They're super soft to the touch. Do I want to keep these or do I want to return them? It's like too much work to return them, but these are not what I wanted. Oh, that sucks. Okay, Okay, hold on. See, this is autistic rigidity in real time. In case you were wondering, like, why is this bitch being so whiny? It's because this is not what I expected. I actually don't care that much that they're metal. I have plenty of metal pens, but it's not what I expected. So I'm having trouble adjusting. Something I do to like work with this and stuff is like I process and I allow myself to be frustrated instead of telling myself I shouldn't be frustrated. It shouldn't be that big a deal. But like, it's not what I expected. And they're actually very beautiful. I do like the metal body, but I love the way these feel. So, and I'm also facing a decision. Do I return them? Do I go find the receipt and return them? Or do I just keep them and use them anyway? I think it'd be easier on my executive dysfunction to just keep them, but I'm a little worried I'm going to keep them and end up not using them because I'll just keep using my old ones that are soft to the touch. So, all right, decision to be made. Right now, I'm just going to put them in my little mason jar that actually needs emptied because there's too much stuff in there right now, but that's okay. I think I'm going to keep them because it's going to be way too much work to return them. And I'm going to sell myself on why I actually really like the metal body. The shiny, it does feel good. It makes a good sound. I don't know if you can hear that, but a little ASMR for you. So that needs pitched. Okay, write it down notepad. I'm going to slide this little slider off. And we're going to open it up to the first page and just set that here. That's where that's gonna live. And then for this, we can rip off this first page because that's the example page. And now we've got a nice fresh sheet. So, okay, and that can live right there. So let me give you like a desk tour. So first and foremost, we have the TikTok chair. This is supposed to be big enough for you to cross your legs, and it is big enough going this way, but this way I'm a little too plus size to like cross my legs. My belly is too big here. So plus I don't cross my legs very often. I just thought it was aesthetically like so cute. So I really like it. So that's the chair. Then over here, we've got my wire rack holding stuff that I use on a regular basis. So my little camera tripod, my weight loss tracker, my passion planner, which I honestly don't use nearly enough, my daily activity tracker, my affirmations and manifestation cards. This is really cute. True soap for true artists, smells like unemployment. I got this in grad school when I was in grad school for poetry of all things. So I keep that nearby because I think it's very cute. And then I also have just a couple of like notebooks and stuff that I use. Then I've got my mason jar full of pens, my new candle, and of course my moon lamp. It lights up, it's very cool. We've got the laptop, the light up keyboard, the light up mouse, all the goodies. We've got all my Enneagram, well, some of my Enneagram books anyway, my Oracle and Tarot cards, my visual timer, and the new pad. So if we're zooming out, this is what my workspace looks like, and I kind of love it. Okay, so now we're gonna do some nails. I told you this is gonna be a full like self-care kind of day. I really like the Impress brand. I don't love Kiss. I've used Kiss before, but honestly, they fall apart. Like, at least in my, oh my goodness, this is a Kiss brand. Okay, see, it's Kiss. But the Impress version of Kiss seems to work better in my experience. So we're gonna go with it. The regular Kiss brand I have found just tends to fall apart on me. So I'm not a crazy huge fan. So this is like a really nice pale purple marble glitter type vibe. I'm excited for it. So let's go ahead. Something I love is that this brand includes ones that are big enough for my giant thumb. So that's always nice.
these bad boys off. Yeah, they smell a little funny, not gonna lie. But it actually did feel very refreshing. Right underneath my eyes, some like cool, I think just the fact that it was cool, I didn't even put it in the fridge, but yeah, that was nice. So I think that's pretty much it for my cozy self-care kind of day. We redid my desk, it's very cute. We did my nails, we did my hair. I think we can call this a very successful self-care day. I do feel well taken care of. I feel a little pampered, which is really nice. So thank you for coming along with me. I hope you enjoyed this. If you want to see more vlogs, let me know in the comments, and I will see you next time.